Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to call this meeting to order
Good evening, 7:02 p.m.
at 7:02?
Yes.
7:02 p.m. it is. If you can, would you please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag with us? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Certainly. Alderman Lockett.
Present.
Alderman Davis.
Here.
Alderman Spivey excuses absence. Alderman Edwards.
Here.
Alderman Hudson.
Present.
Mayor Ford.
Present. At this time, general proceedings.
General proceedings, approval of the regular city council meeting minutes from September 25th, 2023.
Second.
It's been properly motioned and second. Are there any questions? Hearing no questions, roll call, please.
Certainly. Alderman Lockett.
Yes.
Alderman Davis.
Yes.
Alderman Spivey excuses absent. Alderman Edwards.
Yes.
Alderman Hudson.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next on the agenda, we have communications and reports by the mayor. First, I would like to announce that Joanne Wade, one of our faithful, longtime city employees, has passed away. Hopefully you have the information. If you don't, I have it here, and we might have some on the table. I'm not sure. Okay. The services for Joanne Wade, and Joanne Wade worked downstairs as the
Events coordinator.
activities-
Events coordinator.
events coordinators, activities person for years and years. I'm
Also
sure
the
a lot of your
commission.
kids have attended some of those programs that she's put together, and she's passed. And so we just want to keep her family in our prayers. And also, the services will be at 11 o'clock on Friday, October the 27th. And it will be located at the Church of Nazarene, 699 8th Street, Chicago Heights, Illinois. Okay, so if you need more information, come and see me, or we'll give you, we'll make some flyers available for you. So hopefully we'll keep the family in prayer and then support the family as they go through this situation with her. Next on
If
the
I can just add, Mayor, also David Ball, who was
yes.
longtime city worker, CSO, passed away, but his service is going to be in Ohio. And also just to recognize former Alderman Ed Gillespie lost his brother also last week.
Yes, thank you for that. Yeah, I was able to attend that funeral.
Jonathan from Hillcrest passed. You're going to wait till my report.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so just moving on down the agenda, we have a presentation of the 2023 Beautification Awards coming from the Environment Commissions. We have the chairman. We ask the chairman, Ms. Denton, to please come forward. Oh, she's already there. And let's pass out the awards to the individuals that are present tonight.
So first on the list is Alderman Edward Gillespie and family.
He was right.
Charles and Kim Ratliff. Radcliffe.
Radcliffe.
Uh-oh.
Got you. Point of information, Mayor.
I'm going to go.
You have to take a picture.
Yeah, don't go too far.
Mayor,
I'll
you
be
gonna take
down.
a picture?
Well, let's go through. Yeah, let's do one more, then we can all come down and take pictures.
and Cheryl and Tamika Bostic.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, congratulations. Don't go too far. All of the recipients, please come back up for a group picture. Well, we're going to do an individual first, and then we'll do a group. So,
I thought you said you were doing individual. All of us go down? Okay.
That other stuff's too short. Ready, go?
Okay.
That's just. Y'all go on. Sit over there.
I just want to say that even though we only gave out 3 tonight, on the weekend, Saturday, what day was that? Anybody remember?
October 7th.
October 7th, we gave out about 300 or so? 200.
250.
250. We gave out 250 awards already, so.
Some people couldn't make it to the ceremony.
Right, and so we're glad the 3 families tonight were able to come. I personally visited your properties, and you're doing a very good job of keeping them look beautiful. And so thank you all for the hard work that you put into it. You guys have a lot of flowers. I like that. So let's keep it up. 250 plus 3. Working very hard to keep the city looking good, so we appreciate that. So let's give them a round of applause. All right, thank you so much. So with that said, we want to go to the city clerk's report.
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to talk about a couple of things. Director Johnson, can you raise your hand? Okay, that's Director Johnson. That's our Director of Parks and Recs. He's got a couple of programs that are ongoing right now. Just want to remind everyone on Saturdays, basketball season is in session, and the little bitties are out there playing their hearts out, so stop by and see them. Also at the Resource Center, the senior line dancing programs are in full effect. As for the city, last meeting, Mayor mentioned that we are looking for a few good employees. We are looking for a water operator, lateral police officer, code enforcement officer, and building inspector. The information is on the website and in the lobby. If you are interested, applications are available at the front counter. And last couple of items, I just want to personally thank everyone for their donations at the last meeting for the breast cancer awareness through Sisters Working It Out. It's a great organization. They actually help those who are going through breast cancer, sometimes with food, transportation, wig programs. So it's a very important part of Country Club Hills, and the organization is based in Country Club Hills. And last item, last week I attended the municipal clerks meeting, and I was reelected as the District 1 Director for the greater portion of Cook County, representing the city of Country Club Hills. In the report.
Point of information, Mayor. I
Yes,
recognize,
go right
please.
ahead.
Is it possible for the director, TJ, to just step out so the people can see you on the cable and also here, please? If it's okay.
And while he's coming, did you mention we have one position in Public Works? Okay, so yeah, we have one open position in Public Works as well to add to the list. So we're looking for a few good men or women. And also a finance director, if you know anybody out there that has municipality skills,
Steve Burrs.
send them this way.
I can't do both.
Clerk, can you reintroduce them as well, Mr. TJ? Can you reintroduce them to the camera?
Good evening, everyone. How you doing?
Oh, he's
All
just
right,
gonna
how you
do it.
doing?
Okay. So this is Director Johnson over our Parks and Recs, and takes care of all the little ones over there and some of the larger ones too. So great programs out there, and for our seniors as well. So just want everyone to see who he was, and you'll see him when you go over to the rec center.
In addition, he's got a nice workout gym for adults as well, and a track, inside the basketball court as well. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
sir. Thank you.
End of report.
All right, thank you. Next, let's see what we have here. That was the collector's report as well.
The collector's report is in the packet. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Okay, great. Next, we have the city treasurer's report, Treasurer Burrs.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Your Honor. The treasury report, this is the bank balance as of September the 30th. We had a monthly ending balance of $17,280,123.90. The revenue collected for that month was $1,747,308.09. The amount of distribution was $2,271,599.17. So in theory, at the end of the month of September, we had a current balance of $16,755,832.82. We added, if you notice the numbers, we added a new category in the distribution for payroll, which kind of made the distributions look like we were over, that we spent more than we brought in. But that's, in theory, the revenue was $1.7 million and the expenses was $1.4 million. So in theory, we are, as a sound banking position, we have more than enough cash to complete any transactions in the city going forward. But we are currently waiting on the Cook County property taxes to come in, and they're kind of behind. And so our cash balance will be flush for the next couple of quarters. End of my report.
Okay, thank you.
Any questions?
At this time,
Oh, can I mention two things, Mayor? Unless you're going to say something about the report. Oh, this doesn't have anything to do with the report. Should I wait? It's a couple of things. The Halloween, I can wait till the end. Okay, thank you. End of my report.
okay, thank you. Next, we have the committee reports. And the first committee we have tonight is the Finance Committee. Alderman Lockett, Chair.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Seeking Council's approval in the vouchers for $696,742.84.
Second.
All right, it's been probably motion second. Are there any questions? Okay, hearing no questions, roll call, please.
Certainly. Alderman Lockett.
Yes.
Alderman Davis.
Yes.
Alderman Edwards.
Yes.
Alderman Hudson.
Yes.
All right, motion carries.
End of my report.
All right, thank you. The next we have Law and Ordinance Government Operation. Alderman Hudson, Chair.
Thank you, Mayor. No report at this time. TBA.
All right, thanks. Public Works and Utilities, Alderman Davis, Chair.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I just want to give an update on a couple of long-term or projects that have been in the works for a while, but we actually just started the Marycrest Pond parking lot. That actually just started yesterday, and tomorrow they're going to be doing the striping and follow-up. And the other project is the police department parking lot. So those are funded by our DECO. That's the end of my report.
All right, thank you. Next we have Economic Development and Planning, Alderman Spivey, who's absent.
It's TBA, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Next we have Education, Parks and Recs.
Thank you,
Alderman
Mayor.
Edwards.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like a minute of silence for Jalen Burns, A young man went to Jackson State University, graduated from Hillcrest in 2020. He also their family has a GoFundMe page. They need our help. I would like a minute of silence for the young man. Next, Mayor, I have a meeting tomorrow at 5:30. It's an unofficial meeting. I asked the schools to come out 144, 160, 228, 227. Discussion will be based off of what can the city do to help our schools, Career Day, Black History, bringing small businesses to the schools to explain to the young people how to start businesses, fundraising for valedictorians, working on parents, PTO, PTA, and basically how to improve our schools to make it better for people who want to see the schools successful. That's what my meeting will cover tomorrow at 5:30 here at City Hall. End of my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Next, we
Meet you there.
like to
I meet you there.
open the floor to the public.
Make a motion to open the floor to the public.
Second.
All right, it's been properly second in motion. Roll call, please.
Certainly, Alderman Lockett.
Yes.
Alderman Davis.
Yes.
Alderman Edwards.
Yes.
Alderman Hudson.
Yes.
All right, public, if you would like to address the council, please come to the podium, to the mic, and do so. And limit your time to a few minutes or less.
I give it honor to all you who are on the podium, and I just want to say thanks for being here tonight. But I just want to commend the mayor and his staff. I had some problems with a property that I had bought, and it took about a year for them. People to come forth, and they were very instrumental in helping me get that straightened out. So I just want to say thank you for that, and I just want to continue to say bless Country Club Hills, and to bless you all in office and keep doing the right thing.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah, her name is Joanne Logan.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Logan. Anyone else?
Bishop Logan, I'm sorry.
All right, great. Anyone else? Okay, motion to close the floor to the public.
Motion to close the floor to the public.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly motion and second. Roll call, please.
Certainly, Alderman Lockett. Yes. Alderman Davis.
Yes.
Alderman Edwards.
Yes.
Alderman Hudson.
Yes.
All right, thank you. At this time, we have the aldermanic reports. Couldn't get it out here tonight. And I think
Start with Steve.
start with John and Steve, okay?
I just wanted to piggyback on the Park District. We need to get men and women involved in sports to help the Park District work. We have to give our youth some time, some effort to build their self-esteem and build them as young people. I'm also looking at how nice Ward 1 is starting to look with the different work we've done, the streets, Deco, Jerry, and Roger, and all the people in the back who make our city work. I want to say thank you. End of my report.
Thank you. Next, Alderman Lockett.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to remind everyone that the city will host the Fall Fest, trick or treat with movies and bingo and family fun, and that's going to be Saturday, October 28th, 2023 at 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on the City Theater's campus. It's a real fun time, really kind of spooky. They take the children through the trails and that around the city there, and they're going to have a bonfire there and some hot dogs and all type of stuff to make you spend money at the dentist. So that's this Saturday, October 28th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, following that Saturday is something I've been doing for the last 5-6 years, is that we have a Halloween drive-through trick or treat thing for the children also, and that's at the same location, and that's from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. following the next day, which would be Sunday, October 29th. And just to keep in mind, October 31st, which is Halloween, the trick-or-treat hours are from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So when your kids get out of school, I guess that's pretty much 3 p.m. they can start. But please, it's dark outside, and it's late, and it's a lot of crazy fools these days and times. So if you can assist your children with their venture that day, 7 p.m., make sure it's time to cut it off. And thank you. End of my report.
Thank you, Alderman Davis.
Yeah, thanks, Mayor. I just want to thank the department heads for putting together the community resource meeting that they had last Thursday and Wednesday. I found that a lot of the residents really appreciated being able to have get input and find out what's going on in the city. So I know they do that twice a year. Thank you, and that's the end of my report, Mayor.
Thank you so much, Alderman Hudson.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to piggyback on Alderman Davis. For Ward 1, Ward 2, and Ward 3, the community meeting was awesome. It was great. A lot of information was given. A lot of people was present, residents. The fire department, fire chief, police chief, detective, directors of public works, as well as the building department director was present. And we appreciate that because the residents like to come out and hear from the horse's mouth what's going on and not get a second or a guess of what's happening in the community. So that was awesome.
I'm sorry.
Also, the word around town now is, Country Club Hills motto is, if you see something, say something. Call the police. Be anonymous, call the police. With that saying, I'd like to also say, during the community meeting for Ward 1, Ward 2, and Ward 3, as well as Ward 4 and Ward 5, I speak on their behalf, was very informational. Thank again to all the department heads that was there. It was professionalized. It was just awesome. It was good. Concerned residents was there, had questions, concern. I think they walked away with answers what they was looking forward to. If I may, Mayor, if the police chief can come out for a moment. I spoke with him prior to the meeting. If he can tell the public about the safe box that we have in Country Club Hills, I think that was very informational.
Fire chief.
Fire chief is coming out.
Fire chief.
Chief Scott.
Thank you, Chief.
I picked a good job.
All right.
Anyway, yes, the fire department started a couple different programs that we really like to reach out to the community. One is our smoke detector program. If you qualify for whether after you fill out an application that we have either online or if you contact us, we'll email it to you. You can get up to 3 smoke detectors in your house. We'll put them in, we'll install them, we'll tell you how to use them, what the escape routes can be, what is good fire prevention. And it's a good time right now because it ties right into fire prevention, which is this month. So that's program 1. The second one is the lockbox program. This is for elderly, people with some disabilities, having trouble getting to the door, maybe children with disabilities. And what that is a lockbox that we provide free of charge. It's got a combination on it that only the fire department knows. You provide us with the key. We put the key in the lockbox. The lockbox is an invisible area for our fire department when they respond. In the event that you have a medical emergency, we don't have to use the master key, which is our axe. We don't have to use the master key. We can open up the lockbox, take the key out, and come in and provide the help that you need. So anybody that has a request for something like that, contact the city. They'll put you in contact with us, and then we'll get you to our lieutenant that's organizing the program and is the organizer that will get to you and get you that lockbox.
Thank you, Chief. I appreciate that.
Chief.
Thank you.
November the 8th, tell them about the session for learning how to do the defibrillator and.
I don't know if that's been completely, but the 8th is, yeah, we are doing that. There will be something on November 8th with getting familiar with our defibrillators. The defibrillators are around all in community centers, in gyms, in pools, in schools, in city halls, and buildings like that. And it's very well to be educated to use one of these things. They're simple. They tell you how to do anything, but it will save a life. So yeah, more to come on that.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
And again, Chief, thank you for your professionalism and your time. Thank you. And my last report is for Fawn Ridge residents, the area of 179th Street. We've been having an issue with the sinkholes, Mayor. I was informed from Public Works, hopefully, close to 2 to 3 weeks, they will be starting filling those sinkholes. We had some issues with the weather, the ground being soft, so hopefully, I've been getting calls as well as today, as well as texts from the residents. So at this time, that would be the end of my report.
Sure.
If I could just add real quick, Mayor, is that those of you that may have gotten water in your home during the rainy season, June 29th through July 2nd, FEMA is still accepting applications. It's been extended from October 17th to October 30th. So what that tells me is that they have plenty more money to give out. So make sure you go to FEMA.gov and apply for the grant that they're providing. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Treasurer?
Thank you, Your Honor. I just want to say Happy Halloween. Rich Township State Representative Debbie Myers Martin and Olympic Fields Park District invite you to the Spooky Fun House on Saturday, October the 28th from 11 to 2:30 at the Olympic Fields Park District. So the kids can come and get their candy from 11 to 2, then go to another event at 1 to 4, and then they come to Country Club Hills, and from 5 to 8, and they get candied up on Saturday. So it's going to be a fun day for there, but this is sponsored by Rich Township State Representative and the Olympic Fields Park District. And one more thing, this is for Rich Township residents. Are you the Rich Township longest living resident or eldest residents? We are looking for each city, Country Club Hills, Flossmoor, Hazel Crest, Homewood, Matson, Olympic Fields Park, Forest, Richland Park, Tinley Park, and University Park. We're looking for a resident who is the longest living resident in each one of those cities or municipalities or the neighborhood, and the Rich Township will be giving them some type of award. If you know anybody in the Rich Township side, so you remember Rich Township goes from 183rd going south, please contact the Rich Township Clerk Office to learn more about that. So we're going to be doing some honoring there for residents that have been around here. We got to start honoring our seniors. End of my report there, Your Honor.
May I be recognized, please?
Yeah, go right ahead.
To you, Federal Representative.
Which one?
we at Bremen, I mean, not Bremen, Rich, Bremen, we just lost one of the longest residents, Mr. Wilson, who lived over 107.34 years, almost 108 years. So, and he was a great neighbor, great guy, had all his faculties, but you know, time was time. So that's a good thing that you're honoring our seniors as well.
So, let that being said, we do have a senior who lives in the Rich Township, and his name is Reverend Dr. C.L. Davis, and he's going to be celebrating his 101st birthday on November 1st. So I'll make sure I contact that family to
Alderman
share
Lockett,
that.
make sure you get that information. You can give it to me, and I'll take it right to the township.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, at this time, just like to, before we close, remind everyone, we just gave out a lot of information. Hopefully you have made note of all the things we've said, and if they apply to you, please utilize them. The city is here to work for you, the elected officials, as well as myself. So if you have any other questions in addition to what we've already put out tonight, let us know. So as we close tonight, if you need to talk to myself or any elected officials, please come forward. With that, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to make a motion for adjournment.
Second.
All right, it's been properly motioned second. Roll call, please.
Certainly. Alderman Lockett,
Yes.
Alderman Davis.
Yes.
Alderman Edwards.
Yes.
Alderman Hudson.
Yes.
7:31 p.m.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.